Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. It's been a minute since I've recorded on a Monday, and that kind of stinks because Monday is like my favorite day in Boom Beach. You have a daily event that's actually quite challenging and not just mindless attacking, that being Defending Hammerman, and we don't have this luck today, but it's also the day you would get like the proto troops if it's that time of the month. But I just really like Mondays because it feels like we get a fresh start in Boom Beach, and it's a little of this, a little of that. So that's exactly what we're going to do today, being Defending Hammerman. I don't have any prototypes. It's been a while since I've cooked up a prototype. You can see the graves of where the last prototypes on my base were, but we're going to be trying to defeat Defending Hammerman without prototypes today. And before we go any further, the deepest dive my submarine has ever gone on has finally returned. There was like 4 guaranteed crystals and 1 question mark. So we're going to see what the question mark is right here. I'm kind of hoping it's more crystals. I won't be mad if it's diamonds, but please don't be loot. All right, let's see what it is. And we got wood. All right, so 1,000,000 wood. That's kind of underwhelming, but this is my deepest dive, and I still got 4 crystals, so I would definitely do that again. I was really hoping it would be crystals or diamonds. Let's go ahead and collect it, and I think there was also another deep dive at this location, so let's go and see. It was almost at 1,500. It was like right at it, so we're going to be trying it at 1,400 this time, which is only 1 guaranteed crystal, but we have the 2 question marks, and you never know what those will be, but probably loot. Obviously, before we hop into anything else, we got to make sure to get our creator code Cosmic plugged in. If you want to help us out, get that creator code plugged in before you buy instant training or spend any diamonds. Really helps us out. Let's hop into it and see what Hammerman has to bring today. So the first few stages are just mindless like usual, where it's just a bunch of fleets getting shocked on the beach and the rocket launchers taking them out. So let's go ahead, bump it to ×4, and yeah, that's the first stage. Oh, since it's Monday, are there new tribes this week? No, 6 days remaining, but we still have Scorcher, Life Leech in the tribe. I don't even have that fully boosted up. We got to change that. We can't really convert any resources right now, so after we take out Defending Hammerman, that will be our mission, to go out, get a few attacks in, and hopefully get enough loot to convert to raw crystals, because that's all I really have to spend my loot on at this point until we get a Boom Beach update, which it seems like it's never gonna come. It seemed like they were hinting at doing something. They took out the base builder, I think it was in like late 2021, maybe early 2022, and they made it sound like they were gonna be putting all the base builder focus. Like it seemed like it was taking up a lot of like routine duties, and they were gonna put that into something else. Well, it's been probably over 6 months now, and we still have nothing, let alone a sneak peek. So Boom Beach, keep us in the loop, you know, tease a little bit something. But I understand they're dealing with a smaller team, so you know, we just got to be patient, and the updates will come. Well, hopefully the next update will allow them to get more team members. That would be awesome. This is kind of why Defending Hammerman's great, because I just get to watch Hammerman attack my base, and I get to complain about the lack of Boom Beach updates. Isn't it great? We should start a podcast. Anyway, stage 4, I think it is. First fleet getting destroyed. I wonder if it would be beneficial if I filled in the gaps, or like bump back the shock launchers, because honestly at this like low of stage, what are the shock launchers really doing? They're slowing down the total time because they're shocking them further back on the beach, and it just hogs it up. So would it make more sense to bump them back or fill in the gaps or something like that? I guess if we do lose this stage, we will go back and see if that was the deciding factor. Maybe the gaps, our defenses will be focused on the gaps, on what prototypes used to be there. They'll be like, oh, the shock launcher's like, there's a prototype behind me, because that's where they normally go. Anyway, Hammerman coming at me with the warriors, absolutely taking out 3 buildings there. Zuka's next with no protection, and that is a big fail by Defending Hammerman. But it seems like when he does dumb stuff like that in the earlier stages, it's probably stage 5 right now, so I guess we can still consider that early at max level, but it seems like stage 7 usually is a beast when you know, he kind of psychs us out early. But yeah, wow, he didn't get one single defense with troops. At least he might have got one with energy. I didn't really pay attention to that. Moving on to stage 6 here, looks like we got a lot of riflemen, grenadiers, and bombardiers, so that could get a little bit dicey if he plays his cards properly here. But lead him with the riflemen and warriors, we should be able to clean up this fleet pretty quickly. If you led with the Scorcher like right here, then we might have been in some trouble, but we were able to take care of that first fleet pretty quickly. It also looks like, oh, I just jinxed what I was about to say. I didn't even say it, and Hammerman knew it was a jinx. I was gonna say there hasn't been any major shock bombs thrown on my base, and then in there he took half my defenses and said no, he shocked them, and here we are now struggling a little bit. You know, without prototypes, this base, like, you can see the obvious gaps. It's looking a little bit bare, and we've also lost quite a few of our defenses. So will there be enough? The medics are screwing me right here. Come on, there's like one boom cannon I have faith in. If we get it down to like only 2, yeah, we're definitely gonna win this one. But it got really close there, and you could see what I was talking about. If he plays his cards properly, that just means the grenadiers have infinite health with those medics right there. He almost played his cards properly. That was quite close, and a similar start to last time. I kind of criticized it last time, and then we were sweating a bit there at the end. We are not taking care of this first fleet like we did last time. Get rid of that Scorcher, down that goes. And now, oh my gosh, can we get rid of those medics? Okay, he kind of blessed us with mechs here, because the mechs are super slow, and we were able to take out the medics, and that's what was really scaring me last battle. But now, come on guys, we gotta take out these mechs. We gotta take out the mechs, but we want to focus on what's behind the mechs, and we have a lot of boom cannons still up, which is very nice. Is there another fleet coming? I don't think there is. I don't think there is, and stage 7 was easier than stage 6. You love to see it. Down goes Defending Hammerman. We have boosted ice statues, but we didn't have any prototypes, so that felt good. Let's go ahead and find some bases that might have some loot, starting off with this one. So we have our classic Bombardier Scorcher strat. Yes, we are back to this, but you know why? Because Scorchers are boosted in the tribe, so we want to get a good Scorcher strat going. The thing about this, though, we got to make sure that Simo is shocked, because it wants to rain on our parade. You know, Simos won't target that front Scorcher right there. They will, it seems like, at least, I think they prioritize what's behind it, which would be either the Bombardiers or the Cryoneers. I think they would go for the Cryoneers first, but you can't risk it, you know. Cryoneers, we want at least a couple alive, just so they can keep putting their cryo effect on. I say that right as that Flotsam just takes out 3 of them, but we still have 4 remaining, so we're still getting the cryo effect that's needed. But yeah, we just got to make sure to keep a couple alive, and that helps out our Scorchers, and it also provides a little bit of protection for our Bombardiers. That being, like, if it's a sniper tower or a boom cannon, it's obviously probably gonna see that Cryoneer first instead of firing that beefy shell onto an innocent Bombardier. How innocent are the Bombardiers actually? They just stand as far away as possible and just rain absolute destruction on these defenses. But anyway, this first base is gonna get taken out. We'll just get a flare on the HQ here, make sure all our Bombardiers are properly going for it, and our first base is taken out. Now, without resource reward, even a good amount of loot, which is, I would say, anything above 200,000, you know, you have to stack it up quite a bit. So let's see, did that bring us within range of any conversions? No, it did not. But I'm trying to convert. Okay, I'll take it. you know, we're getting kind of, I don't want to say blessed, but we're getting content bases with loot. We're content with these because I know at certain times throughout the Boom Beach cycle, you're only going to be getting bases that have little loot at all. Now, that might be around upgrade season when an HQ comes out, so everyone's actually spending their loot or trying to protect it. But like, I guess 200,000, it's still a good amount. Now, if I had 100% resource reward on that, we would be cleaning up these bases and very grateful for what they're providing. But we removed it because we are maxed out. I'm not trying to flex because I don't deserve a max base. I'm very bad at this game, but I'm complaining on the loot payouts a little bit. But yeah, we should be able to get a flare on the HQ in a couple seconds here. Probably once we take out this final boom cannon right here, we'll get a barrage artillery on it. Our troops should take care of it. Actually, before we flare them, we're going to get rid of some of these mines. I think the Cryoneers would have walked into it. I know, me protecting a couple Cryoneers, like, I'm just being picky here, because I don't really care if a couple die. But I guess every little bit of loot counts, and we would have to spend money to train up our princesses in the Cryoneers there, our ice princesses. We cannot convert anything yet. That is great. Alright, let's see what the next loot payouts are. Ooh, we are only going uphill. But yeah, this base, a little bit more difficult, but it's still Grenadiers and Scorchers. So, Grenadiers. It's still Bombardiers and Scorchers. I knew that sounded wrong when it came out, but still took me it still took me a moment to realize I said the wrong troop. How fitting. Anyway, I'm sorry, Bombardiers. You're not Grenadiers. Even though sometimes I wish... No, I don't. The only thing Grenadiers are good for, it's taking out mines. So, maybe if the Melon Bombardiers... I don't even know what I'm saying. But if the Melon Bombardiers melons took out mines, then I would have no complaints. I don't have any complaints as is with the Bombardiers. Except they, you know, they're pretty vulnerable to mines. I've been making too much sense this whole attack, so we're going to tone it back a little bit. Too many thoughts, too many good ideas going through my head right now. But we should finally be able to convert some loot here. I just kind of flared some Scorchers off of this shield generator. I don't know if that was the smartest idea. But it's our Bombardiers, and they do a lot of damage, so, you know, they don't really see a shield generator there. They just see a little bit of extra health on the HQ. Ain't that right? But there we go. Taking out that one. That was more loot, but still not like tons of loot. Let's go ahead and convert that gold. I don't really need the gold right now other than to retrain troops, but I was hoarding it just in case Defending Hammerman got a little bit dicey. We still need 50 more. Let's see, what it's most likely gonna be wood, so let's see if we can pick out a base that has that much. Oh, that's more like what I'm used to. All right, we'll find a different opponent. I'll let it slide because you're spending your loot on upgrades still. So yeah, you only had like what, less than 100,000 wood. All right, still no right here. I don't think we're gonna get that final Scorcher boost, honestly. We'll settle with this one though. 284,000. Yeah, that seems like the average for maxed out people at least. There was a couple of people I looked at that weren't maxed out, so I really shouldn't be. I should be happy that their loot's gone. This could be a wrong analysis here, but that means they're actually playing the game. You know what I was thinking about? What Boom Beach should do with the prototypes. So when the critter cannons were out last week, I logged on after a day of them being out, and my base got attacked more than like the whole month before then. So that means people really enjoy using proto troops. What I think, especially the OG ones, because the first three, the Lasertrons, the Rainmakers, and Critter Cannons, they are pretty good proto troops. And then there's a series of not very good proto troops. And I don't know how this would work with the Protector really, but I think there should be achievements for proto troops, and it should be like attack, defeat a full base with only critter cannon, or not critter, yeah, critter cannons, like, or critter engineers or something like that. It's like defeat 110 and then 100, and that's how you get the achievement. And I think that would make even more people, because like you want to get the achievements. Like I got all the achievements, it's free diamonds. So I think Boom Beach should do achievements in some way toward the proto troop. Like I said, you couldn't do like the attacking one, like attack with only protectors and defeat the base. Well, I guess you could with Private Bullet, because Bullet's OP. You know, take out 100 different players with only Private Bullet and all protectors in 1 week's time. Yeah, seems manageable. So I don't know, I think that's a good idea. Before we forget, we should probably change our base back, but we fell short of our loot goal. Maybe I can cheat the system here. Yeah, let's use our wood safe. I don't know why I did that. I should have waited for the next HQ update or something like that, if there is one. I'm not hinting at anything, but we got our goal of the video, and that was to get Scorcher Life Leech finally fully boosted up in the tribe. But that's Monday in Boom Beach. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you are new here, consider subscribing. We post daily Boom Beach content. Come join our community. We'll love you for it. But anyway, we'll see you guys in tomorrow's Boom Beach video. Bye-bye.